Welcome everybody to the Daily High on this Tuesday morning. Tone, how are you, mate?
I'm good. I'm good. Clearly back at a proper workstation. I can finally catch up on both life and the markets and all of the geopolitical stuff that is my interest. And why is this not streaming? Are we working? We're working.
I had
Okay, good. Yep, all set.
great. I made a promise in yesterday's show that I would have the internet working today. That was a lie. It's the 9th, not the 6th. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel that we've calmed down now, right? Yesterday was pretty exciting. The market was crashing. I don't know if we're out of the woods, but everyone's calmed down. We all took a breath. Let's get into it. Tone, I went first last night. Have you had a chance to look at the market, mate? What do you reckon? Are we out of the woods?
No, go first again. Go first
Right.
again. I spent all day yesterday traveling, and then the last thing I wanted to do was sit in front of the markets last night. So tomorrow I'll go first.
All right. No stress.
Also, before I forget, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
a show with Mark Wood later today. So around noon Eastern time, Mark Wood and I are gonna do a show, and tomorrow we're gonna do a Twitter Space, hopefully with Joe Colasari, and we're gonna talk about all this stuff.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And that being said as well, we've got only a few days left in this fantastic promotion we have for Blowfin. It's a great new exchange that we've just signed up as partners and 15% cash back. Screenshot this, use the terms and conditions, and definitely take advantage of that. Blackbox is coming to this exchange really, really soon. Blackbox hasn't put a trade on yet, but we are flirting with it, and we'll go through that today. I did personally put a trade on last night at 52,198, a 10x leverage long trade, about 61,000 contracts. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that trade. A few people messaged me like from my personal group. They're like, "Oh, why did you get this great trade? Why do you always get the good trades?" And I'm like, it didn't feel like a good trade when I was putting it on. I tell you that much. When we finished the show last night, the price went down a little lower after the show, and it went under 40. I went under 50,000, and I thought, I want to get in here, want to get in here. And then as I looked into my exchange, the price jumped about 500 bucks, $700 in a second, and we were at 50,500. And I'm like, oh, damn. All right. If it goes under 50 again, I'll buy it. And then it jumped up another 1,000. And I was like, oh, man. All right. 51, I'll get in. And it jumped to 52. And I was like, oh, for fuck. So I just ended up just going in then. But in my mind, it was like, well, I've already missed the move. The price has jumped 2.5K. I'm totally chasing this. Now it's likely to drop. So yeah, in retrospect, now looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, Matt got in at a really good time. It didn't feel like that at the time. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, so look, the price has rallied a little here, and with 5 days, 5.5 days left, let's see if we can muster something here. The weekly is giving us nothing. I'm just happy that we've come up a bit, and we'll see. We'll have to go down the time frames to see if there's anything of note here. The daily is still quite scary. There's a lovely green diamond on the daily time frame. This doesn't mean anything, the bottom of the wave here, but that's when I was thinking about getting in the trade, because I went back and had a look. That's just 20%. And it's just an arbitrary number. It doesn't mean anything. 20% away from the 200 simple moving average. So for me, I was like, well, 20% below the 200 simple moving average. If we are in a bull market, that's a pretty reasonable distance from the 200 simple moving average. I was interested in a trade at that point. We are MRI is doing something. Tone will talk about that. This could go either way here. Like the trade that I'm currently in, I won't hold it. If this candle starts to turn red, I'll have to bail on this trade and reevaluate. But I would love this to be one of those trades that I can sit in for a really long time, but it's way too soon to be considering that. Um, the daily's just showing that it's been okay. 12 hour, is there anything here for us? Nah, look, I mean, we're still below even the 7 simple moving average. Then in the morning, we should be able to get a nice MRI restart of the candle if the sort of count, if we can continue there on the 12 hour, but it's still soon. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. We are above the 7 simple moving average, and we have come back down to retest it. I think it's likely that we can come back and retest the 30 simple moving average at 59, but that doesn't put us out of the woods. Like unless this thing hammers up, seriously, it's not. We're not out of the woods at these great pumps, even though that's a fantastic rally from top to bottom. Coming back and retouching on the 30 simple moving average on the 4 hour, it could be a really good big sell off, especially for everyone that got in a lot lower. It's just got a long way to go now because of how much it dropped. So it's scary. I don't know. I don't know, Tone. I don't know if this is done. Don't know. We just have to take it day by day. I'm not giving you much here. I'm sorry because I don't know. I really, really, seriously don't know. 15 minute, I'm very interested in, and I've been watching this all day more than anything else because of Bangbox. I mean, it's just been flirting with wanting to put a trade on, but hasn't done it yet. You can see all these preps that it's been putting in. It has to be above this purple line here, pink line here, to get into the next trade, which it hasn't done yet. See, like this is when the price is crashing, it's just staying below it, staying below it. And we came above it today, and we looked like we're very, very near to a trade today, but didn't go in. And then it just did nothing all day, and now we're back below. It's it has really stagnated in price. It sort of leads me to believe that we really need a push up to get above this area here if we're going to kick on to hit at least that 30 simple moving average on the 4 hour, or if we could fade this, and this could just be the dead cat bounce. It's clear as simple, and we start to come back down. It won't look pretty. So don't know. I'm coming back to you now, Tone. I don't know. I'm in a trade, and I'm happy with the trade. Oh, I'm choppy, aren't I? My internet sucks, doesn't it? Am I choppy? I can see I'm
It's
slow
okay.
there, but
It's okay.
I don't
But
know.
in
I don't know.
addition, but in addition, the wave was red, right? So not everyone in the black box trade would get in on the trade because some people only get in when the wave is green.
Yeah, the people who opted for the green wave only will have not be eligible for a trade at all. So it's only for people who want the bot always on, which I'm using. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know which way it's going to go. We have to play the cards as they're dealt. But I'm really happy that Bangbox has reset and we are eligible to take the advantage. I really want, if that trade does kick on, that Bangbox will have the opportunity to get a really good trade in from this low vantage point if the market wants to continue. I do think what I said yesterday is right, that this could be a sort of a short-term crisis because due to the Japanese and the yen and the interest rates in Japan, which is better than a darker reason why the price is going down. I think that there's room to recover from this quickly. Please like and subscribe. Please share it with your friends. Use the affiliate links in the description below. Join the Discord group and sign up for the bot. Absolutely fantastic. You didn't lose $1 in the crash. You were in cash and we're eligible to get long again anytime now. Tone, what are you seeing, mate? Please give us some clarity.
So I really like this MRI buy that is coming on tomorrow's candle. So in about 10 hours, there's going to be a green arrow MRI buy. We had a nice recovery off the low. We went as low as 49 on the index. I know we went below 49 on some of the exchanges. I usually keep an eye on the price of Bitcoin on Kraken. And I believe Kraken went below 49,000. Now, we broke the MRI support line. We also broke the SAR. However, this is why I need to make my own SAR. I was going to make we have a T vol. It was going to be a T SAR. And my SAR might not have been broken. It might have been in a cash position because I would require a close of the candle below the SAR, and the SAR moved up. But this candle, I'm not sure would have closed below it. So it depends. It really depends. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the MRI buy. I know we pulled down on this candle already, but we still have time to rally this candle up. To me, you have to assume this is a dead cat bounce, but this dead cat bounce has plenty of room. It has room all the way into the moving average cluster, which is sitting at 61. So only if we go to 61 am I going to start to reconsider. So what is happening to my allocation? My allocation is staying 100% bullish because I don't have a reason to panic now. If we start to turn down and we start pushing below 52, I will exit. But for now, while it's rallying, I'm just going to ride the rally. I think we can go back to the $60,000 range and then we reevaluate everything. Very possible we end up breaking through it. Very possible all this is going to blow over. The international markets are a big mess. And I'm still the believer that the more messy the international markets are, the more people are going to find safety in the American stock market. And if they're finding safety in the American stock market, that's a risky asset, and they'll find safety in Bitcoin as well. In the meantime, when things are good, they're good. When ETFs are buying Bitcoin, things are going up. But when Bitcoin is crashing, guess what? The ETFs are going to be selling Bitcoin. This is the double-edged sword. So on Monday, the ETF sold 5,500 Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin to absorb by other means. So yes, markets are going to be more volatile as these ETFs hold more and more Bitcoin. And if the ETF sold 2% of their Bitcoin, who's buying that? The answer is no one, right? So we're going to see massive volatility in Bitcoin coming up. Now, I still think there'll be a rush into Bitcoin, and its volatility will drive Bitcoin price significantly higher. But this is also why I think the next bear market is going to be a disaster. I think that the price of Bitcoin and market, I discussed it. I think in this bull run, I think Bitcoin can go to 300,000, 500,000 per Bitcoin. But on the way down, it can go from 500,000 back to 50,000 easily, easily on the way down because of all the massive ETF sales. Imagine an ETF selling 20, 30,000 Bitcoin in a single day. That's what's likely to happen in the future. So volatility is going to be there, which is why we're getting ready for it now. Right now on the markets, I'm staying patient. I think we can recover. Looks like the markets have cooled down. Here is the stock market.
I want to see the 10 a.m. reversal right now because the price dumped hard.
See it?
And it just dropped, $600-700. And then I want to see what's happening right now.
So here's the 5-minute chart. The stock market went up at the open, and now it's kind of consolidating. We still have about 10 minutes to go. So there is no 10 a.m. reversal today yet because the price is where it started, right? So where is it reversing from?
Have a look
But
at
this
Bitcoin
happened.
on the 5-minute. It'd be interesting to see.
Same thing, right? So this is around market open. And it reversed at market open, and now it's reversing again at 9:45. I don't see a trade today. It's just being volatile up and down, up and down. You need a consistent move for 30 minutes, either to the upside or to the downside to try to time a reversal. Where we've already been all over the place since market open. It started to move 5 minutes before market open. Market open is this candle here. Market open reversed again at the 9:45 candle. So if this candle crashes and we go down into 10:05, 10:10, sitting at 54,000, you can look for a reversal there. But right now, this is middle of nowhere. I wouldn't be trading the 10 a.m. reversal today. Same thing with the stocks. Nothing is really interesting happening right now. It's just consolidating from the open. Everyone is still absorbing the information. Nobody knows what to do.
Yeah, that's
So when no one knows what to do, you have two options. Either get out of your risky positions and go to cash, or hold your risky positions until you have an idea on what to do. I am holding my risky positions, which is my Bitcoin position, non-leveraged. I'm holding that position until the market decides what to do. I'm hoping that it bottomed. I think the Fed will lower rates to calm the market down at the next meeting, which is coming in September, and we'll see.
Yeah, mate. I got nothing else. That's all I've got for today.
Okay. Yeah, let's glance at gold. Yeah, this is the yellow. This is the. We are way below all other time periods. We should be higher by now. This is definitely a slow move into the bull cycle, slower than all the rest. And gold is hanging in there. If gold's hanging in there as a safe haven, Bitcoin should be back soon. All right, that's pretty much it for me. Not much else to add, but I'm sure Mark's gonna have a lot to say later today. We're gonna do a show at noon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that, mate. I want to hear what someone better than me has to say on this market because I've got nothing. I don't know. I don't know where we are, but I'm in a trade, so I'm ready to go.
On a weekly scale, we will really have to wait till this week ends. I will tell you some good news. If this week closes above the weekly low of July, that's a good sign. We would have made a new swing low, but it would have been a strong reversal to the candle. I would love to see a green volume spike. And we will need a close above probably 58,000 to get a green volume spike on the current candle. So we go to 57 and a half, we'll get a tone-based green volume spike. However, the CMF is very concerning. The CMF is dropping like a stone. Was looking good. Man, was I bullish when we were breaking 70. And then it just turned on a dime. So, not happy with the CMF here, but we can avoid going into the red and start to turn green again, that start to turn up again within the green. That would be good. Yeah, so for the weekly chart, we just gotta wait for the close. There's nothing we can do. If the close is lower than today, I'm gonna be very bearish. If the close is below 54, I'm bearish. If the close is above 57 and a half, I'm bullish. Anything in between 54 and 57 and a half, I'm not gonna have any answers going into next week.
I'm still feeling pretty good.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Stock market is rallying into 10 a.m. What about Bitcoin?
It looks all right.
Also rallying, but it will be hard for Bitcoin to cross its high before 10 a.m. The throwback high was 56. We went from the low of 40s into 56. If we can get above 56, we can get above 56, we can go to 60 and then reevaluate. That's all I got. That's all I got. Not much.
Me too.
Not much. Watching the ETFs. And budget numbers would have come out a couple of days ago. I haven't looked at the budget numbers in a while. And I think November or October, that's when the yearly budget ends. And that's what I'm really curious. Also, I need to finish my work on international bond holdings. Something I really wanted to do, but I haven't had time to finish up. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And Matt, close us out.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Let's hope we can get some clarity in the market as we get later in the week. Yeah, as I said, don't know which way it's going to go, but I'm very excited. I mean, I like black swan events. I like market crashes. It's very, very exciting. And if you've got the capital, and if you're not wrecked, it's a fantastic opportunity. And I view this as the same. But that being said, see you tomorrow. I need a haircut. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Tone.
I need to shave and a haircut.